Coach, you guys maybe didn't get the results in the early part of the game when you're putting in a lot of the pressure, but you warmed down and a lot of chances late and you sealed it.
Yeah, I thought their goalie was real sharp, and they played a tenacious style. It keeps the opposition at bay. They're a very aggressive team through the neutral zone. D stepping up all over the place, and that continues into their defensive zone. They're quick to swarm pucks, and then they're running too hard all the time on the forecheck. So it really can't take a second off against that team, and they're extremely hardworking as well. So, but a lot of credit to their goalie.
You guys have lost two defensemen that were logging a lot of minutes.
Yeah.
And you've had different guys come in and step up. What can you say about your group on the back end tonight?
I thought, I mentioned this in the postgame with the players, is that I thought even a couple of guys that maybe didn't have their A game to start off, or were put into situations where they didn't feel comfortable, which Abbotsford does a strong job of. I thought the guys found their game. Even if you look at our goaltender as possibly a figurehead of that. I think Matty might even want both of those back, and. But then he was, Abbotsford put the heat on us in the third, and he made probably 6 or 7 big time saves, and so great on him, and it couldn't be happier for him. As a guy that's put in a bunch of work for us, and that he was able to pull this one out, and we were able to keep it to 2 for him.
Specifically, Sean Durz, he gets rewarded a couple nice shots. What can you say about his play tonight?
Yeah, I thought another guy that I thought had some struggles on the PP, and 5-on-5, Durz was lights out. He made some strong defensive plays. He continues to move that puck and break plays down when it's his turn. And maybe the most important play of the night was before he scored was Abbotsford had kind of a broken 2-on-1 where Durz might have got tripped up, but there was no call on the play, and he somehow got a stick on the puck before the Abbotsford player could get a breakaway. So a lot of strong performances throughout, and then a few really unique plays that ended up being pivotal for the victory.
You called a timeout late. Take us through what your thought process was there. You knew that Abbotsford was probably going to try to be really aggressive there.
Right. Their tendency is to be up ice anyway, so it's Craig does a great job with the PP and getting them ready to go. So it wasn't that we weren't prepared for that, but it was just to make sure that we're cutting bait on plays if it's not there. Making sure 5 guys are back if they get an icing call, 40-second shifts, take care of the team. And at the end of the day, though, there's a reason that we have those guys on the power play. It's because they're our most sure-handed players. They're, they've earned the right to be on the ice with the extra attacker. And the bottom line is, I think as a staff, we have to trust them to do their jobs and take care of the club. So we didn't pull off the extra forward and put a defenseman out there. We let the guys do their jobs, and I just asked them once again to take care of the team that way.